Okay guys, so now you have VirtualBox downloaded. Keep Ubuntu just like this. You're not going to double click it. Don't do any of that. Just open up VirtualBox. So this will be the installation wizard. And I already have it. So all you need to do is next, 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 next. And then it's going to be all done. So I'm going to cancel. And then of course finish. And then once you have that installed, you're going to want to open it up. And this is the VirtualBox Manager. So I already have a Linux distribution ready, but I'm going to do another one to walk you guys through it. So go New, and what are we going to call this? I'm going to call this Linux 2, and Linux is okay. Version, we're going to look for Ubuntu, and there it is, 64-bit. And we'll go to Next. Memory size. Now this is how much RAM that you want to allocate to it. The more that you allocate, the faster it will run versus your computer. So if you do 512, like let's say for instance you have 8 gigabytes of RAM on your computer, that will be great. A quick way to check to see how much RAM you have is right here. This is again in the system settings. So I have 8 gigs. So 512 is okay. On my other one I have a little bit over a gig, or actually about a gig. And so let's just leave it at 512 for this one. And then we're going to create a virtual hard drive. That's okay. We will, and basically VirtualBox disk image, that's fine. We'll just do that. Dynamically allocated, good. Just hit next. This is how much memory we actually want to have on the hard drive. So you need to make sure that you have this a certain amount open and ready to use. So basically whatever your hard drive system is, you will have to do that. So I have 2 terabytes on my computer. As you see, it can go up to 2 terabytes too. So I just go with a default of 20 gigs. But again, you need to make sure that all this is open and ready to use. So I'll hit create. And now that we have Linux 2 in there, we go to storage. Notice that we have 2 different things here. If we click on that storage right there, this controller IDE is empty. That's what we're going to be changing. And then this other one is okay. So under empty, click this little CD thing, and then we're going to choose a virtual one. And go into your downloads and click that Ubuntu again that you just downloaded. Press open and say OK. Alright, now we actually want to power it up, so by pressing start. So this is actually getting Ubuntu ready. There's going to be all of these things popping up constantly, so you can just say don't show this message again. You'll see multiple versions of that. And it's not the fastest installation ever, but once it's installed and it's ready to go, that's good. So you can kind of ignore a lot of these things that are going on right now. Let's see here. Alright, so I'm going to stop the video now because certain things are changing. So I will come back and we'll discuss what to do on this screen in the next one.